everyone, it's Jenny here from The Bear and the Fox. I'm back today with another roundup of our favourite picture books, and today I wanted to give you an update on our favourite Easter books because we have added some new Easter and bunny rabbit titles to our home library since last year. So let's get started. First up, we have a beautiful book which we actually recently won in a giveaway. It's called Ollie's Magic Bunny, and it's about a wee girl and her toy bunny, and they go for a walk and the bunny magically comes to life and goes running off, and Ollie has to chase after it, and then the weather turns and Ollie ends up having to rescue Bunny out of a bit of a pickle. So she's turned her umbrella, her beautiful yellow umbrella, into a boat, and I don't know if you can see here the glittering gold details. That's one of the things I love about this book. So these are scattered throughout the book, and most of the book is in quite monotone colours, and then there's these gold details and also these splashes of bright yellow from Ollie's wellies and Ollie's umbrella. And another thing that the book has, which children always love, is cutouts, little peekaboo cutouts. So here's one, it's a window, and then you turn the page and the window turns into a tree. So this is an absolutely beautiful book. It's not specifically about Easter, but it does feature both a magical bunny and a little girl in a bunny suit, and I think that's good enough for Easter. Next up, we have Rabbits Don't Lay Eggs. Now, this was actually a gift from my friend Amanda last year. Amanda runs an online bookstore called Books and Pieces, and she sent us this book for review last year, and it's still a favourite in the run-up to Easter. Again, it's not specifically an Easter book, but it does feature a bunny and eggs. So this is the story of Rupert the bunny, who is trying to find a job that he could do, but he's not very good at anything. So he's no good at tidying, he's not very good at scaring birds, he's not good at crowing, and he's definitely no good at laying eggs, because when he tries to lay an egg, he accidentally does a little poo instead. And unsurprisingly, this is my boy's favourite part of the whole book, but it's not the end of the story. Rupert does find his purpose and ends up saving the day with his digging skills, but I'm not going to give away the ending just in case you haven't read this. So that's Rabbits Don't Lay Eggs. Then we have another recent addition to our home library. It's called Grab That Rabbit. Again, not specifically about Easter, but it does feature a bunny rabbit. In this case, the bunny rabbit is called Hodge, and gets into a bit of a pickle, gets stuck in the hedge after munching too many carrots that he's stolen from the vegetable patch. And Mrs. Sprat, who owns the vegetable patch, is not very happy about this, and she chases Hodge, but he gets picked up by a buzzard. Oh no, now he's in an even bigger pickle. Is he gonna get eaten by the buzzard, or is he going to end up in Mrs. Sprat's cooking pot and be turned into rabbit pie? Well, I'm not going to tell you. You're going to have to find out yourself by reading this book, which is funny and charming, and look, isn't he cute? I really hope he doesn't end up as rabbit pie. Next up, we have a favourite from last year, and this one actually is about Easter. It's called The Story of the Easter Bunny, and it tries to explain the legend of how we have ended up with an Easter bunny who hides eggs for everyone. And actually, the story goes that there was an old couple who used to paint hundreds of eggs and hide them for all the children, and then they just got too old. It was too much work and too tiring for them. So the bunny stepped in and took over and kept up the good work, and that's how we've ended up with an Easter bunny who hides eggs for everyone. So it's a really cute story with lovely illustrations, and this is one of our Easter favourites. And then We have another book that tries to explain why we all go on egg hunts at Easter. It's called The First Egg Hunt, and it's another recent addition to our home library. And in this story, it's Rabbit and Chick who are working together to deliver chocolate Easter eggs to all their woodland friends. But it's Bunny who gets all the credit. And Chick doesn't get any credit at all. So here's Bunny, he's become really famous and he has lots of fans. And here's Chick, who hasn't had any credit at all and is a little angry about this. And next Easter he decides to deliver all the eggs by himself, and after having a little bit of an accident where all the eggs end up flying absolutely everywhere, he accidentally ends up inventing the very first egg hunt. And this time Rabbit shares the credit with Chick, and they get celebrated by their friends, both of them, and they decide that they're going to have an egg hunt from now on every Easter day. And that, my friends, is why we all go on an egg hunt every year. Or if you prefer this story, that's why we have an Easter bunny who hides eggs. So take your pick, they're both great books. This one's got really adorable illustrations and this one's really, really funny. And last but not least, I just had to include this German childhood favourite. It's called Die Häschenschule, which literally translates as the hare school, because in Germany we actually have an Easter hare, but it's also available in English under the title A Day at Bunny School. And it's just got really beautiful, slightly vintage illustrations here of the bunnies, and they go to bunny school and what they learn at bunny school. And it's a little bit old-fashioned, but it's very nostalgic for me, and I do like dipping into it and making the boys listen to this at bedtime, but they do actually like it as well. So that's Die Häschenschule, or A Day at Bunny School. And that's all the bunny and Easter books I have for you today. I will pop all the book titles and authors over on my blog, and I will leave a link to that in the notes below. And if you enjoyed today's episode, please do like this video and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you next time. Happy reading and happy Easter. Bye!